Zervinos village, which is called a Pearl of Lithuania, is located in Varena district. Its beauty is extraordinary. This village was developed a century ago, or maybe a bit earlier, but people lived in these surroundings since much more distant past. It is said that Yotvingians lived here in the 13th century, and the first fire to cook food was started using flint in the Paleolithic era. Take a walk on a sandy street that stretches through the entire village to admire the homesteads situated on both banks of the beautiful River Ula with its transparent waters. The buildings of these homesteads are often built of recumbent logs that were cut down with an axe only, and the foundations of the farmhouses are made of wooden chumps. The village also has unique group homesteads with spacious shared yards. The houses are arranged in these yards according to a scheme created once by the locals. There are also 7 extraordinary 7-tool crosses in Zervinos village. They, decorated with white aprons, stand in the partings of the ways. The soils in and around Zervinos village are infertile and sandy. For this reason, agriculture has never been the most important occupation here. But the local bee masters, who were skilled in removing honey from the bees' nests located in the tree holes, were very famous. From the very old days, bees nested in the tree hollows of the local forests, and later in the more suitable man-made tree holes. You can still find in Zervinos village old rope devices specially designed to climb up trees where bee nests are located, and the people who are skilled to use them. The locals also pick wild mushrooms and berries. Formerly boletus mushrooms, dried by the people of Zervinos village, were transported to Vilnius, Warsaw, Petersburg, and today they are sent to half of all the countries in the world. Zervinos is really a beautiful place, and a hill in Zervinos is the best place to admire the beauty of the surroundings. It perfectly overlooks all yards and the winding streets that are called ulica by the locals. This place attracts a lot of visitors. Almost every day people flow through the village by kayaks on the River Ula that flows through the Zervinos. Also, cyclists pass by this place. Also, the visitors from abroad visit the village and its surroundings. But the village always remains quiet. As the people of Zervinos say, the village is getting old. Even though the traditions of Zervinos village are unique, they slowly vanish together with every deceased person of the village. The local women almost stopped weaving beautiful counterpanes, and the local men almost stopped to do crafts in Zukian way, because very few men are left in this place. No cows, no piglets, no horses to plow up fields or to bring firewood from the forest are kept in the village today. There are even no dogs running freely on the streets of the village. In fact, the women of the village still meet on the first Sunday of each month, and they gather each time in a different homestead where they worship and pray the rosary. The local women, with their heads covered with white scarves and wearing even whiter aprons, sing the authentic Zukian songs, welcome the guests and see them off. Juozas Aputis, who lived and created in Zervinos village, always appreciated a silent piece of the place. That silences of Zervinos village is fabulous, and those women of Zervinos village, they manage to take care of everything, both in terms of their home and of the village, and I find those traditions of the village as a real miracle. Zervinos village was also noticed by the creators of Lithuanian movies, and many people of Zervinos are the characters of these movies. Some people still talk with pride that not an ordinary person, but the actor stayed at their home, and they got potato in return for allowing the guests to use their fields to place the film decorations. In 2010, Zervinos village was declared a state-protected cultural heritage object for its uniqueness, cultural value of its ethno-architecture, and connection with nature, as well as authenticity of the environment.